ago. Florida was the #2 cow-producing state in the country. Texas was #1, and you know they're probably always going to be. Now, we had to move a lot of cows across this big state of ours. We found the best tool to use was a cow whip like this one. We didn't have the cows or anything mean like that. If one started to wander off or got stubborn to move, basically just take out your whip, give it a nice loud crack over their head or down by their feet. We started cracking that whip so much, people just started calling us the Florida Crackers. Not anyone who was born and raised in the state of Florida is actually known as the Florida Crackers. So show of hands, where are my crackers at? I heard one of them. All right, so there's like 4 here. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Good, go Florida. Okay, you guys are an endangered species, okay? Getting back to the story though, we've run across a lot of problems. One of the biggest problems, believe it or not, is finding drinking water for those calves. Florida gets so hot, sometimes the only water you come across would be a gator hole. What's inside a gator hole? Gators. It's the South. It's not rocket science. How does a gator hole get started? Let's say this corner over here is a muddy area. An alligator will approach this muddy area, start digging himself out a hole. Over a period of time, this hole's going to fill up with some groundwater or rainwater. Moving those cows along, they get thirsty. They don't see the alligators there. They stick their nose in for a drink. That alligator sees that as a golden opportunity for a meal. He's going to grab that calf by the nose, pull it on the water, and eat it right there in the spot. Our boss didn't like that very much. You know, that's his money and his profit getting eaten out there. So he told us Florida Crackers, since we were cheaper, to jump out into that gator hole, wrestle the alligator out there, make it safe for all the cows to drink. And that's how we got cracker-style gator wrestling. Thanks, Devin. That's pretty applause, but cool. All right. I think I'm here for a history lesson. You want to see some gator wrestling, right? Well, you want to see some action, right? I'll throw down this river, got one big mean alligator, pull up in the sand, jump on its back, and probably get my hands ripped off, right? No. Okay. I'm not that stupid, but luck for you guys, I do know someone who is. But I encourage them to get out here. This is some really dangerous stuff. So in those bleachers, start stomping your feet. Come on, start stomping your feet. Start clapping your hands. There's a whole bunch of guys who have done this, and Britta's got to know. Peter, Britta, Gamble. Yeah. There you go, bud.
All right. You guys want to see some gator wrestling? I don't believe you. Put your hands up if you want to see some gator wrestling. Best way to get a volunteer. You want to help me out, buddy? Your hands are still up. Come on up. What's your name? Josh. Everybody say hi, Josh. All right, Josh. You got a really easy job here, buddy. Just pick out an alligator and I'll wrestle it. Anyone you want, except there's a new one in here. We can't use her because that's like cheating. We're not the Patriots, so. Any other one? What? What? That one right there? That one's too big. Let's pick a different one. I'm kidding. That one? All right, you know what? You like that one and you like that one? Let's just go in and take a look. How old are you, Josh? You're 5? Open up the gate, Andrew. Yeah, he's 5. You can't sign a waiver. All right, stay close to me when you're out here. And let's take a good look at the gators, all right? This is the first one you pointed at. Okay. There's that other one that you like. So which one is it? The scary one that's hissing at us or the cute cuddly one? Alright, so come back here with me, Josh. I'm not gonna lie to you, buddy. I'm actually really bad at this. Could I use some more of your help? No? The kid's already smarter than me and he's 5. Alright, how about this? I'll wrestle the alligator just for you and you can have a seat with your family where it's safe. Does that sound good? Get out of here, Josh. Let's give Josh a round of applause. Oh, and Andrew, if you had to guess if he chose the cute or the scary one, which one would you guess he chose? That's right, he chose the scary one. Alright, could you give me some time? Like, could you, yeah, a little redemption here, right?
Alright, so this is actually Peter's nemesis, because the last time he wrestled this alligator, he lost. So there's 12 in here that he could have chose from. They range from 6 to 8 feet in length. They weigh anywhere between 100 pounds up to about 150. That doesn't sound like a lot too bigger guys out there, but alligators have been about 90% muscle. Peter is 90% Bud Light.
What?
So we'll see where this goes.
Hey, I mean, look, the economy's in shambles. I'd drink better beer if I could. Alright,
Oh, splash though.
Oh, I had to. Just talk amongst yourselves, guys. Alright, I've got the tail.
Do you?
I gotta jump over the river of doom here. Ugh. Josh, come pick a different one. I'm kidding. Alright.
This redemption round's going really good.
All right, so I've got the tail. We're gonna pull him over the wall on the count of 3. Ready? Wait! I've got the tail. I'll start counting. And before we do that, any visitors from New York or New Jersey today? That's a no? All right, we don't have to count slow. All right, ready? On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Smiling.
That's not a good thing.
Why not? All right, so, like Andrew said, this is a wily alligator here. Hey, buddy. Hey. Not over the wall again. Hey. Lay down. Ooh.
This is going good. It's going really good.
For who?
For us watching.
Thanks. All right. That's how we walk our dogs in Florida. Landed on it.
Yeah, now what?
I don't know. I never made it this far. How we catch this toothy end here? We got ourselves a gator. All right, so first things first. Hey, Josh. There you are, buddy. Is this one you picked out? Say yes. All right, very good. So my good friend Andrew was out here telling you guys about the history of gator wrestling, but he couldn't have told you everything. One of the toughest parts of wrestling gators is just finding them. You can hardly see them laying in their little gator holes because they're very dark coloration and they match the muddy, murky water that we have in the state of Florida. If this gator wants to come up and take a breath, all he has to do is stick the tip of his nose, you guys see that right there? His 2 tiny little nostrils at the end of his nose. Why am I pointing out nostrils? Well, they have some flesh attached here where they can actually seal their nostrils shut. That lets them stay underwater for about 2 hours. That's right. Now, when he's at the surface, he smells something tasty. The next thing that's going to pop up are the alligator's eyes. A lot of people look at alligator eyes and then think, are they in a bad spot? Don't they get poked out a lot sitting up on top of the head? But that's not true, folks. Alligators have an excellent way of keeping their eyes safe. Right? In fact, we'll demonstrate it. Let's pretend that my fingers are sticks. Watch what happens. The danger comes across the top of the gator's head and bloop. Hands go down underneath the skull. You see that? And then bloop. They pop right back up. It's like the headlights in a Corvette. Now look, it doesn't hurt the alligator. I'm not even pushing. It's a muscle in the top eyelid that pulls the eye, bloop, down underneath the skull, and as soon as the danger's gone, bloop, they come right back up. Look, it's really gentle. You can do one finger, bloop, the other finger, bloop, backwards, bloop, slow motion, bloop, right back up. You guys look thrilled to death. You didn't come out here to see me poke it in the eyes. You want to see some action, right? Yeah! You gotta do better than that. You want to see some action, right? Alright, let's get into it. But really quickly, I have a question. What's the most dangerous part of an alligator? Alright, raise your hand if you just said mouth. Okay? Raise your hand if you just said tail. Alright, tail people, I'm going to bring you up to speed here. Which end am I holding on to? Yeah, you just failed an open book test. Now look, don't get me wrong, the tail is dangerous. It's just not the most dangerous part. Because look, if they wind up this tail and they smack you with it, it's going to hurt, it's going to sting, and it will probably leave a bruise. But if the mouth grabs a hold of you, it usually doesn't let go. and it usually eats whatever it grabs onto. So that being said, I'm going to try and show you inside of this gator's mouth. I do stress that word try though. Alligators have one of the strongest bites in the animal kingdom. You see this right here? That's not fat. That's the alligator's jaw muscle. Yeah, see here, that's not fat, that's jaw muscle, girl. Alright. Like I said, it's all up to the alligator, folks. Let's see if I can change his mind here. Yeah, if he doesn't want his mouth open, there's nothing me or my gigantic biceps can do about it. What? Nothing. You know what? I know how to open his mouth. That's right. You think you're gonna get me, right? Okay. So, we all saw the mouth, right?
Well, the people behind you didn't.
What do you mean?
But well, these folks over here, they haven't seen anything.
Yes, you did. Look, it's the most dangerous part. Watch over that tail. They're not buying it. All right. I'll turn him around. Just give me a second. This gator really likes me. It's funny. People always ask us, how come you don't wrestle the big 12-footers? I'm like, how come you don't shut up? True story. All right. You can see now, right? Glad you're happy. All right, let's give this another shot. Remember, it's all up to the alligator, folks. Ooh, okay, all right. So, you see the teeth? Now you look past those teeth, you're going to see a pink flap of skin. That's the epiglottis, or the palatal valve. That's what allows the alligator to catch food underwater. They never have to... We're done with the mouth. Yeah, if you didn't see that, folks, come back at 1:45. Andrew will show you. Alright, so we can see in here that they have a very strong closing power, but they don't have a strong opening power to their jaws. In fact, it's less pressure than my one hand that I'm using here to keep his mouth shut. So y'all check this out. Hey, Andrew. That's the famous last words of a redneck right there, right? That's right. Hey, y'all check this out. Hold my beer. Here's my baby.
All right, give it up for him. No hands out there. Yeah, I wouldn't hold that for too long.
Why not?
We'll get a hickey right there.
You know what the sad thing is, Andrew?
What?
That's the only way I get a hickey. Not that funny, dude. Alright, so let's push our luck, folks. And I'd like to show you the working jaw on this alligator. Now, the reason why I bring this up is there used to be a huge debate. People used to think alligators could only move the top jaw, and crocodiles could only move their bottom jaw. It's the bottom jaw on both, alright? Gatorland has the dumbest way to show you this. So get your cameras ready, because if it works out, it makes one heck of a snapshot.
I get your cameras out anyway. If it doesn't work out, it's still going to make one heck of a snapshot.
What?
Hope you're doing great. That's what it said.
Oh, thanks, dude. I'm glad you're here. Alright, so if this works out, watch the alligator's bottom jaw. If it doesn't work out, watch my bottom jaw.
Slowly creeping open there, bud. Oh, there it is. Going down. Hey, they're taking your picture. Smile. Smile. Don't be rude about it. Smile.
Dude, it's breakfast. You can't.
Say cheese, dude.
Cheese.
hands back in his bag. This lady over here, she has a memory card on her camera.
What the heck?
You guys, it's all about the right filter on Instagram.
But you can see, definitely wants me off his back. So we're going to do that for him. But one last thing I want to do for you guys is show you what you're supposed to do in case you're ever being chased by an alligator. Now, it's common knowledge here in Florida. Everyone knows you grab them, you flip them on their back, you rub their belly, and they fall right asleep, right? Yeah, right. Okay, so what do you do if you're being chased by an alligator? You run. Guys, whatever you do, just run fast and don't waste your time running in a zigzag. Right? That's what athletes do to work out. And that's what you do when you fall on your face and get eaten by an alligator. Right? So they only go about 7 miles an hour. That's not fast. If you don't think you can go 7 miles an hour, then trip your friend and walk. Speaking of friends, Andrew, I need your help out here. You can stay right there, actually. Look, the alligator is just not very tired. So, I'm going to roll it over. It's on his back. You start singing. What? Like a lullaby. Sing the gator.
I'm not going to sing.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I can't sing. I'm not going to.
What do you mean you can't sing?
I'm not sing.
All you do behind the scenes is sing.
No, I don't.
You guys want to hear him sing? Yeah! All right, perfect. Look, the customer's always right. You got to sing now.
What am I supposed to sing?
I don't care. You sing whatever you want. It's got to be sweet, though. The alligator's been pretty stubborn. That's how we know it's a female. Oh, what? Come on, ladies, lighten up. It's a little bit of alligator humor. Seriously. We all know this isn't a female. It's no way you keep your mouth shut this long. Oh my God, come in here and get me. Right here. Alright. In all seriousness, before I get beaten up by a bunch of ladies, coming up, a sleeping alligator and a singing angel. You ready?
Yeah, I'll sing a ringtone.
Oh, that's the best song. Perfect. Alright. You ready, Gator?
What is love, baby? Don't hurt me. Don't hurt me no more. What is love? Baby, don't hurt me.
Andrew.
Don't hurt me no more.
Andrew.
What?
You killed it.
Thanks.
Not the song. So, it's not asleep, guys. It's tonic immobility. It's a sensory overload. You can wake up any second, like right now. There we go. All right.
Big round of applause to Alligator. That's the real star of the show. Good job, Gator. And a big round of applause to your Alligator wrestler, Peter, out there for you. Hey, you guys enjoy the show? Oh, Zach, enjoy the show? Okay, guys, that's the end of the show, but not the end of the fun. We're going to do something called rookie wrestling. We're going to grab a nicer alligator, put some tape around his mouth for your safety. That way you guys come out here, sit on his back, and see what it's like to be a gator wrestler. If you guys want to do it, it is only $10 per person, and that money goes right back to the animals.